Good morning, Northside, and welcome to Eagle Nation Live, where we bring you everything that is going on at Northside. My name is Nadia.
And my name is Julius.
And we look forward to keeping you up with what is happening at Northside High School each and every school day.
Did you know that on this date, February 13th, 1957, the Southern Christian Leadership Conference organized a New Orleans meeting with Martin Luther King Jr. as president?
In 1967, the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. expanded the civil rights movement with his call for an economic revolution that included full employment and health care for the poorest Americans. He would call his movement the Poor People's Campaign.
The Poor People's Campaign is an extraordinary effort to bring poor people who are Native American, Mexican American, whites, and blacks to camp in Washington until there's real anti-poverty legislation passed.
Tragically, Dr. King wouldn't live to see the campaign through, but it resumed under the leadership of his grieving friend and advisor, the Reverend Ralph Abernathy. And on May 12, 1968, Mother's Day, thousands of women led by Dr. King's widow, Coretta Scott King, formed the first wave of demonstrators. In the days that followed, thousands more joined them. Together, they built a temporary settlement of tents on the Mall in Washington, D.C. They called it Resurrection City.
It rained so much, I should never forget. It was such a rainy, saga period which kind of compounded our spiritual crisis.
You have some 20,000 or so people who rally in the nation's capital. 5,000 or so will remain in Resurrection City, and their intention is to stay until Congress does something.
Midway through the campaign, demonstrators suffered another painful blow: the loss of a valuable ally.
In the middle of all that, compounded by the loss of Dr. King, we get the word Robert Kennedy just been shot.
Out of respect for the campaign and Dr. King's memory, Robert Kennedy's funeral procession passed through Resurrection City. 3 weeks later, the permit to use parkland expired, and Resurrection City was closed. The campaign succeeded in some ways, securing subsidized school lunches in poverty-stricken counties, for example, and acquiring additional funding for programs that promote school readiness for low-income children. But Dr. King had envisioned sweeping, revolutionary economic changes which have not yet been realized. And so the fight continues, revived in 2013 under the leadership of the Reverend William J. Barber II.
We must bring poor people together: black, white, and Latino, Christian, Muslim, Jew, gay, lesbian, straight, around the Poor People's Campaign, a moral fusion movement. We are going forward together and not taking one step back.
And now for the announcements. Getting to class on time is very important. Some of you now have received 9+ tardies to any one class since January. Some of you will have referrals to the office for these tardies to class. Remember, you want to exempt spring finals, so make sure you are on time to class, and check Infinite Campus and your school email daily.
Northside's ROTC Georgia-62 Color Guard took home third place for both varsity and junior varsity in the regional Color Guard drill team competition at Perry High School. Way to go, team.
Educational talent search applications are available and able to be picked up from Dr. Jackson in the counselor suite and Mrs. Russell in 1608.
The scores are in from the Region 7 FCCLA competition. Northside is excited to announce that all of the competitors will be moving on to state meeting in Athens, Georgia on March 23rd and through March 25th.
Sports nutrition, second place, gold medal, Alexa Hernandez, Alex Meck, and Jonathan Stevens. Event management, first place, silver medal, Cassidy Black. Promote and publicize FCCLA, second place and silver medal, Jamila Atkins and Tayshawn Maynard. Knowledge Bowl team, Alexa Hernandez, Anaya Stevenson, Dima Altauzi, and Isabella Sayers.
FBLA is connecting donations for the local nursing home. Toiletries, personal hygiene products, or handwritten letters to the elderly will be accepted and must be turned in to Ms. Gregory.
Baseball season at Northside starts tomorrow. We will have a JV game at 4 p.m. and the varsity will start at 6 p.m.
The region basketball tournament starts tomorrow at Veterans. Girls will play at 7 p.m. and the boys will play at 8:30 p.m.
Both the boys and girls soccer teams will travel to Mary Persons tomorrow. Come out and support the Lady Eagles.
Congratulations to the Northside wrestling team for their performance at the sectional tournaments this weekend. Michaela Moody placed 4th out of 16 girls and will be going to the state tournament in the 140 weight class. Xavier Dixon placed 6th in the boys sectional tournament at the 106 pound weight class and will be also going to the state tournament. Both of these wrestlers will be competing at the Macon Centerplex Thursday through Saturday this week for a shot at the state championship.
That will do it for today. Thanks for joining us for Eagle Nation Live. We hope you have a great day, and remember, it's great to be a Northside Eagle.